Hi everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. So today is a new video, but I'm hoping that it will be a little series on the channel, and it's just where I grab a cup of tea, I get cozy. This is our Disneyland Paris throw that we got and I love it. So I thought it would be just really nice to get cozy on the sofa and chat all things TV, film, books, and also theatre. So this is going to be everything I have read, watched and seen in January. So this is all the books I've read, all of the movies I've watched, all of the TV series I've watched, and also all of the live theatre that I've seen. And I have quite a long list for January. So I've been doing it in Notion, which is like an online planner, and I have used a template where I have pretty much wrote down everything I think that I have read, watched and seen in January. I'm hoping I haven't missed anything out, but I think I've been quite good at keeping track. And I have jotted down how many stars I've given it out of 5 as well, so I'll let you know. But hopefully, if you're looking for new things to watch or new things to read, this will be helpful. So I'm going to start with TV series. We actually watched quite a lot of TV series in January. There were so many good shows that we wanted to watch, and we ended up completing 4 TV series. So the first one we watched was The Traitors. So this was on BBC. We watched it on BBC iPlayer, and I have given this 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. Probably one of my favourite reality game shows that I have ever watched. Basically, the premise is that a group of, it was quite a lot of them, I can't remember how many, but it's quite a big group of people are locked away in a house in Scotland. They have to complete challenges to collect money, but they also have to find out who the traitors are among them. And it is such good TV, and I really loved it from start to finish. I was completely hooked. I won't give away any spoilers, but the end was incredible, and there were so many parts, like whilst I was watching it as well, that literally took my breath away. I was just like, what is gonna happen? And yeah, it has so many twists, so many turns. I love Claudia Winkleman, and I thought she was the perfect fit as the presenter. And yeah, I just thought it was top tier TV. So if you haven't seen that, I'm sure loads of you have, but if you haven't seen it, I would highly recommend it. And then we also watched Wednesday. So this is on Netflix. And again, I gave this 5 stars. I thought this was amazing. I thought it was such a good TV series. I haven't watched the Addams Family films in so long, so I actually want to go back and watch them. But I thought that this was such a great modern adaptation. I really loved all of the performances. And again, it had quite a lot of twists and turns, and I thought it was great. So if you haven't watched Wednesday, I'd highly recommend that too. And then I also watched Emily in Paris. Again, I gave this 5 stars. I really love Emily in Paris. It's feel good, it's light-hearted, it's an easy watch, and I've enjoyed every single season, and I'm excited for the next one. But yeah, I also love watching it for all of the fashion. It has amazing fashion, and I think the person who's in charge of the fashion was in charge of Sex and the City, and I can kind of see similarities between the outfits. They're very out there, very colourful. But yeah, I love Emily in Paris. If you're looking for a good rom-com, feel-good show, then Emily in Paris is the one. And then the last TV series I watched was Dead to Me. So this was on Netflix, and again, I gave this 5 stars. I think Dead to Me is a very underrated TV show. I think it is amazing, and there was quite a big gap between series 2 and then series 3, which is going to be the last one, as sadly Christina Applegate, who stars in it, has fallen unwell, but she wanted to complete season 3, and it was incredible. The acting in it, I think they're nominated for loads of awards, but the acting in it between the 2 leads, is just amazing, and you can really feel their friendship through the TV. I just was blown away. It was quite emotional, I will warn you. It's kind of like a dark comedy, but it was very emotional, series 3, but I would highly recommend it. I think it's quite underrated. So if you are looking for a dark comedy, then I'd highly recommend it. Next, these are all the films that I watched in January. Again, I watched quite a few. So the first one we watched was Knives Out. This was on Netflix. I gave this 4 stars out of 5. I really enjoyed it. I'd never watched it before, even though it's been out for ages. It's one of those things that me and Martyn always wanted to watch, but then we just never got round to it. But they are on Netflix now. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was a good fun. It's kind of, again, it's like a dark comedy. It's like a murder mystery. And I thought it was really good. I did enjoy it. And then the next film we watched was Knives Out, Glass Onion. And that is the second film, which is on Netflix. And I actually gave this 5 stars. I thought it was better than the first one. I don't know if that's controversial. I'm not sure how people feel about that. But I did prefer the second one. I thought the stakes were higher, and I really enjoyed the characters that you got to know in the second one. I thought that the individual characters were stronger, and I really liked the cast of the second one as well. So yeah, let me know which one you prefer without giving away any spoilers. But yeah, I think they're both definitely worth a watch. Next, we watched Avatar. This is on Disney Plus, and I gave this 3 stars. So I haven't watched Avatar in so many years, and Avatar's a really difficult one for me because I really do enjoy the visual aspect of it. I think it is a stunning film, and yeah, the story, it doesn't hook me like other films do. And at times, I hate to say it, I do think it gets a bit boring. I haven't seen the new Avatar. We were meant to go see it, but we couldn't get round to going in the end. So we're going to wait until it comes on to Disney Plus. But I've heard again that the second film is quite similar to the first one. And I do think it is a work of art. But I think that is more down to the visual aspect of it rather than the story. And I know there's some huge Avatar fans out there. Flight of Passage is my favourite ride at Walt Disney World. I love it so much. But again, I think that's because of the visual aspect of the ride. I think that whole Pandora world is beautiful. So yeah, I gave it 3 stars. I think as a film, I do get a little bit bored. And then we watched Stephen Sondheim's Old Friends, and we found this on BBC, and I gave this 4 stars out of 5. So this was a film of a concert. This concert was performed after Stephen Sondheim's death and had lots and lots of stars in it, lots of musical theatre stars, lots of film stars, and I really enjoyed it. It was really nice to just sit back and to listen to all the amazing music that Stephen Sondheim has written. It went through pretty much all of his musicals. And yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. It was done in a concert style. It was quite casual, quite informal, and it just felt like a real celebration of his life and of his work. And if you are a musicals fan, I'd highly recommend it. So next is more music, and it is Elton John, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, and this is his farewell concert, and it was filmed, I believe, his last performance in America, I believe. And this is on Disney Plus, and I gave this 5 stars. I thought it was amazing. I love Elton John. I'm really sad that I never got to go to his farewell concert. He's got his last few dates this year in the UK, but it was really nice to be able to watch it from home, and it just had all of his greatest hits, and he had some surprise guests as well. And yeah, if you're an Elton John fan, it's really good. Next, we watched West Side Story. So this is the new adaptation, and that was on Disney Plus. I gave this 3 stars out of 5. Some aspects, I think I mentioned this in a vlog as well, some aspects of this I enjoyed more than the original, but some aspects I thought the original was better. It was kind of a mixed bag for me. I did enjoy it, and I love West Side Story, and I love the music, and I really love some of the performances. I thought the woman who played Anita was amazing. And yeah, there were some parts that I thought were better, and then some I wasn't too keen on. So it was a mixed bag, that one. So I gave that 3 stars. And then the last film we watched was Jumanji, and we watched that on Netflix. It was the new Jumanji with The Rock, and I gave that 4 stars. We actually watched it because Chessington World of Adventure is going to have a new Jumanji themed area, and I've never watched the new Jumanji films, and I think that's what the area is based off. So I thought I need to watch the first one and then watch the other films as well before I visit the land. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was really good fun. It was quite different to what I was expecting, and it was very different to the original, but I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to watching the second one. And then the next category is live theatre, and we saw one piece of live theatre this month, and it was Frozen on the West End at Theatre Royal Drury Lane, and I loved it. It was an amazing night out. I thought visually it was beautiful. It was pure Disney magic. The cast were amazing, and yeah, I really did love it. So I gave this 4 stars out of 5, and pretty much the only reason it didn't get 5 out of 5 was just because I didn't like some of the new songs that they'd added. But that was it. I thought the rest of the production was incredible. Our friend Ree was in it, and she was amazing, and she gave us a backstage tour as well, and the whole evening was magical from start to finish. If you're looking for a pure Disney musical to see, then I'd highly recommend Frozen. We've been lucky enough to see Newsies, Frozen and Mary Poppins recently. I think that's all the Disneys we've seen. So I'm hoping to go see The Lion King soon, so that I can tick off all of the Disney musicals. Oh, Beauty and the Beast, we saw that as well. So yeah, The Lion King is last on our list to go see. And then the last category would be books. But if you have watched my recent goals video, you'll know that I was hoping to read a lot more books this year. And I actually haven't completed a book in January, and I'm really annoyed at myself. But it doesn't matter because we're pushing forward, and I was hoping that I would finish Book Lovers, but I haven't finished it. I'm very close to, but I felt like I couldn't include it in this video because I haven't officially finished it. But I'm pretty sure, hopefully I will have 2 books in February's video. Because I am hoping to finish it very, very soon. So that is everything I have read, watched and seen in January. Just a short and sweet video. I didn't want to give away too many spoilers, but I hope you've enjoyed listening to what I have been watching, and I hope it's given you some inspiration if you're looking for some new things to watch and to go see as well. And let me know in the comments what you have enjoyed this month and what you're looking forward to seeing in the future, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! I'll be your